Okay, so now we're starting from inside the guard, and passing the guard is sort of a different affair when it comes to punches and it being an actual fight. So he's got my head down. I've got an overhook on this arm, which is smart, but I've got to undo this in a certain order. I'm going to reach and pull his hand off. I'm going to push it this way and slip my head down. My hips back up, and I slip my head down toward his hip like this, and I circle it out. And I hold on to that wrist, otherwise he would just grab my head again. And now I start to get up. I start to bring my base forward and look up as I shake, 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 shake. All right? So it's important to look up too, so that your head isn't down for him to try, setting up, either pulling my head down again, or it just, in general, puts me in a posture where he could possibly set up arm locks and chokes. But when my head is up like this, they're just not going to happen. All right. Now from here, while holding this wrist, I'm going to start hitting and hitting. I'm going to go to the body. I might go body, head, or I might go body, body, head, because then it delays him raising the arm up. If he thinks I'm going to hit multiple times to the body, he doesn't know how many times. Okay? And in the midst of this, in the hitting, drawing his attention up here to my punches, that's when my hand is going to push his hip down as I put my knee in the center and back away and put my elbow in against his inside of his thigh, just above his knee. Right there is a very uncomfortable spot to put the point of my elbow. Now I may not be able to hold on to this wrist, so while I'm standing here hitting him, I can then suddenly let go and just open it up and back away before he has a chance to grab me again. So I let go and I go right for the pass, to open him up that is, and I'm holding his hip down. From here, I'm holding the knee down and I bring my knee across, and then my hand goes to the floor and I start to stay real close. My leg comes through, I slide through as I lift up on the elbow, and I've already got the underhook. That's key. If in mid-pass he's starting to get the underhook, I can't proceed with this pass. If I do, it goes a different direction. It goes like this. He gets his underhook. As soon as I pass, then I've got to move my hips away and whizzer, and then try headlock, and then go behind. All right? And this is where we end up. Or I'll break him down and then end up with side control anyway. But it's very common when you're passing, if you don't get the underhook, to go to counter wrestling and then break him down and then still get side control. So he's on his back. I did pass. And now, I'm here. I've got this arm trapped. Anytime I try to hit, though, it lets his arm free. So I'm going to keep this trapped for now. Notice I can bring this leg up and gather it up. And it's hard for him to pull this through. His arm is getting trapped here. Now I'm concentrating on this arm. All right? And what I'm going to do, because he's protecting his face, is I'm going to almost make like I'm going to go for an Americana. But I'm going to pull this up and slip my head around it and then trap it. I'm encircling it this way and I'm pinching it with my head. Okay? And so this makes it very hard. Not impossible, but hard for him to get this arm free. Okay? And now I'm going to push his head this way, clearing a space so that I can step my leg over. Now, truth be known, I might be able to get an arm lock there, but I'm not concerned with the near arm. It's this one. I'm going to go for an elbow press. I put the lower forearm, this bone here, right behind and above his elbow like this. I join my hands and I pull this way. Okay, my elbows are close to my body and I kind of roll it this way as I'm trapping it. I got him to tap, but you see in a fight, you're not really going to end it by just hyper extending his elbow this way. It's really to induce him to get his arm out of this position by going up this way or going this way. Yeah. So I can get the elbow press, but it's really just forcing a decision on him. Like, how do I get my arm out of here? So he does that, my hand is already ready to grab it, and now I turn my base back. And I got my Americana. But if he turns it down by sliding it off my shoulder, now I've got this underhook. And I'm already stepped past his head. So all I've got to do now is put my knee to the floor, and I've already trapped his head. My shin is even going under his neck, which is good. And now I've got an underhooking Kimura. Not the common pushing Kimura this way. It's pulling this way, here. It's very strong because you already have an underhook. Okay? Additionally, from here, when I had this arm trapped anyway, and I had this arm here, once I step past his head, if his arm finds its way through like this, or let's say we're here like this and I actually trapped it, and then I stepped over and trapped his head in addition to the arm, then I can pull up on his head to get this, and then I pull up on the arm and get this. And now I've got a very tight choke. It feels like I'm going to pull his head off his shoulders.
Yes.
You all right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have a very nice, triangle choke from there, and then I can continue attacking this arm. Or if you want to be particularly, well, if you don't like this guy that much more, once I close it up, I can continue hitting him. Okay? And he's defenseless. He can't move his head. You all right? Okay. That's a good sport.
I grabbed yourself. Keep going.